So hello everyone, this is your Krishna from Women Today YouTube channel. So in this channel we have been interviewing many women entrepreneurs and working women across different cities in India. We are traveling to different cities and we are conducting offline interviews in their office location, and we are also conducting online interviews across different cities in India and also across different countries in the world. So today right now we are in Delhi NCR in Faridabad, and right in front of us is Dr. Monica Gupta. So I welcome you, Dr. Monica Gupta ma'am, to this Women Today YouTube channel. She is a dietitian and she is the founder of Fat to Fit. So please kindly introduce me about yourself and about the kind of work that you do to the audience who are watching this interview right now, ma'am.
Hi, I'm Dietitian Monica. With an experience of 15 years, I have worked with more than 10,000 people across the world and dealt with people suffering from various lifestyle disorders like diabetes, thyroid, PCOS, obesity, and many more.
Dealing with 10,000 clients, that's a very wonderful thing, ma'am. Within a short period of time, I think, may I know how many years have you been in this field right now, ma'am?
I've been working with people since more than 20 years now.
So I think that's how I'll be able to convince myself that Dr. Monica Gupta ma'am is able to handle more than 10,000 plus clients, because over the past 20 years of experience, I think you will be able to have some enough time to meet those kind of people. So tell us, ma'am, the very first question is very simple, because you have worked with 10,000 different clients across different cities and countries in the world, and also you have around 20 years of experience. So tell us, ma'am, with the based on your experience, what is the common mistakes that you actually notice when people try to make weight loss, ma'am?
Yes, so most of the people, rather than going for sustainable lifestyle changes, they usually go for quick fixes, shortcuts, skipping their meals. And what happens in the end, once these things are over, they gain all the weight which they have lost with so much of difficulties with these quick fixes.
So tell us, ma'am, nowadays a few clients, or even a lot of clients, they deal with slow metabolism. So is this even real, or it's just an excuse, ma'am?
See, slow metabolism do not exist. It always has some condition because of which your metabolism has gone slow. Be it you are suffering from hypothyroid, or you are suffering from some premenopausal symptoms. So this slow metabolism is associated with any of the medical condition, or if you are static throughout the day. If you are static throughout the day, your metabolism will be slow, definitely, because you are not using calories. Or like if you are having poor sleep, or if you are under a lot of stress, then I would say that yes, your metabolism can be slow. Otherwise, in normal healthy individuals, there is nothing called slow metabolism which exists naturally in people. People suffering from chronic conditions, like if they have post premenopausal symptoms, or they have hypothyroid, or they do not have the proper sleep, or they are under a lot of stress, only then their metabolism can be slow. Otherwise, usually all human beings have similar metabolism, just it is the difference of few calories in males and females.
So also tell us, ma'am, nowadays there is a lot of things people do in diet, like people do intermittent fasting, some viral diet rules they just follow, and they also do carbs at night. So tell us about your take on it, ma'am.
So here I would say that one size will not fit all. Like if people are doing diets with me, there would be days, specific days, like 2-3 days in a week I probably give intermittent fasting. But you should not go on any kind of diet for a long time, because your body will get used to it and slowly your results will be hampered. So one size will not fit all. There are people in which I do not recommend intermittent fasting, like those who are diabetics or during pregnancy. You need carbs in every interval. So intermittent fasting is not good for them. Similarly, skipping carbs at night don't go with everybody, because if you have to work late night, then you will have cravings for carbs if you will not have little carbs at the time of dinner. So one size will not fit all in this case.
Also tell us, ma'am, like these kind of things do exist, like people are taking carbs regularly, and also at the same time intermittent fasting they are doing regularly. So will they have to kind of do it like continue it, or what would you say to them if they want to do it in different timelines, like do not want to do intermittent fasting like twice a week, or you can just do once a month? So what do you want to say about it, ma'am?
So avoiding carbs, see carbs is the short form of carbohydrate. So carbohydrate is just a one nutrient. We have carbohydrate, protein, fats. So instead of just focusing on carbs, we should focus on all the nutrients also. Your diet should be good in protein, then vitamins and minerals should also be there, and some part of carbs should also be there, because that is the first form of energy which our body requires. So skipping carbs altogether is not good, and we should not focus only on carbs. Other things also matters a lot, like your adequate sleep, your hydration levels, then stress management, adequate protein in your diet, adding vitamins and minerals and omega-3 in your diet. So all have their own role to play rather than just focusing on carbs.
So you have been very known for simple meal plans. So being a dietitian, what would you recommend for busy working professionals, and what would be their realistic day be like when they are coming like a client to you, ma'am?
So most of the people are working these days in a family, husband, wife, both are working. So I usually plan the meals according to their ease. Like in the breakfast, I never give something which needs lot of preparation. Just you can have overnight oats. One thing you have to keep in mind, that you always have to start your day with a good protein breakfast. All right. So I always have in my mind easy options, easy protein options. Like you can make an egg, or you can have some sprouts, or then you can have some soaked oats in the morning, soaked oats in milk or curd. So we have to add protein in our breakfast. And one thing I would really ban is your chai and paratha, because most of the people, they will just toast their bread in butter and have it with a cup of tea. It do not have any protein and all. So we have to change these habits rather than focusing on one nutrient, that is carb, which is always blamed for. And simple meal planning is, in the morning they must have some protein. Lunch can be a wholesome with some grains, some whole grain thing. You can have one pot meals like some millet khichdi, or it can have some multi-grain roti with dal, sabji, salad, everything. And dinner can be the lightest meal of the day, because we are ending our day with that. We cannot give our body lot of things to digest. So dinner can be the lightest meal, breakfast can be an easier protein option, and lunch can be a wholesome with fiber, protein, minerals, everything in that.
Also tell us, ma'am, for people who really hate cooking and people who always eat like 7 times or like 5 times a week in hotels. So being a dietitian, what customized diet plans would you recommend to them, ma'am?
So these days, thanks to Zomato and Swiggy, we can make our body with that, and we can ruin our health with that. So here you have to apply your brains. If we are eating out, always go for healthier options. Like you can have grilled seekh kebabs, or chicken tikka, or grilled fish, or even South Indian, you can have idli sambar or some plain dosa and sambar if we are eating out. But we have to keep in mind that whatever we are eating out, we do not have to eat very late at night. We have to finish our dinner by 7. Your dinner should not be very oily or very salty. And one thing is protein. You have to keep that in mind. Like whatever you are taking at the time of dinner, take early by 7ish, and take a protein food which you get outside. Like I can give you some options for protein foods which you get. Like Chayos have very good chana chaat. I had just tasted few days back. You can have that. You can have the tandoori chicken, or you can have paneer tikka, or you can have grilled mushroom. So you can have outside, you can have all the meals outside, or you can have just 3-4 meals in a week outside. But then you have to apply your brains. Timings matter a lot, and what you choose is very important in the meals.
It's great to hear from you to eat chicken tikka, paneer tikka, something like that, because people always will be thinking like, okay, what would happen if we take these kind of things? But you are suggesting to have some kind of little bit of protein at 7 o'clock in the night. I think the chicken tikka, these kind of things are good to health, but but I think at a recommended kind of proportion, I suggest. And also at the same time, tell us, ma'am, for people who are veg or non-veg, or certain people will be vegan. So, do you actually ask them to change, or do you actually work with their preferences, ma'am?
I always respect people's choices and belief. If a person is a non-vegetarian or a vegetarian, I will never force him to adopt the other side, because we can always complete our proteins, vitamins, and minerals, whatever food groups we consume. But we have to choose wisely. We can be a vegan, we can be a non-vegetarian, we can be a vegetarian, or we can be an eggetarian. I always respect people choices and make the diets around their choices only.
Right now, I think there is no need to worry when you're coming and meeting Monica Gupta ma'am over here, because they will have some kind of opinions like what will happen if they are going to change our kind of diet plans. Like if they follow a certain diet plan according to their wish, so when they are coming to you, I think now their kind of doubts would be cleared because you actually work with their preferences. So tell us, ma'am, if there are three kitchen staples that you would include in every simple meal plans, then what would be it, ma'am?
So in three staples, number one will be our proteins. In proteins, we get our pulses or eggs or milks or curds. And second thing is our vitamins and minerals, which we derive from various fruits and vegetables. And third one is the whole grains, so that we have good amount of insoluble fiber in our diet, like brown rice or oats or millets. So these are the three staples I would love to have in all the kitchens.
Also tell us, ma'am, like crash diets or sustainable habits, how do you make people quitting in just 2 weeks, ma'am?
Yes. So if I give a cheat meal in 10 days or as a reward, like if you have lost 2 kgs, you can have one cheat meal, not cheat day, mind it. So and also once in a week or once in 10 days, they can enjoy their favorite food, home cooked food, like rajma chawal. Most of the people ask me for rajma chawal or chicken and rice, because most of like rice is a very popular and favorite food for all of the people. So I once in 10 days or once a week, I always give them their favorite rajma chawal or chicken rice or kadhi chawal. And once in a month they have their cheat meal also, in which they can enjoy their pizzas, so that they can retain those eating lifestyle habits. They can sustainable habits. This is because they can they can adopt those sustainable lifestyle habits more easily, and diet becomes more interesting to them.
Basically, like as you said before, it's a crash meal, not a crash day. Like it's a called cheat meal. Yeah, it's a called cheat meal. So basically, as you said like before, it's just a cheat meal, not a cheat day. Because cheat day is something like you eat whatever you want the entire day. Cheat meal is like something like okay, at a time, like in the morning or afternoon or during the night time. That's a great thing, ma'am. So tell us, ma'am, being a dietitian, what's that one simple lifestyle habit? It may be a very tiny, small lifestyle habit which will create a very large, biggest impact in a very healthier manner in the future for the clients coming to you, ma'am.
Yes, I recommend people. I recommend people to respect your biological clock or the circadian rhythm. Sleep early and get up early, so that you have more time for yourself. You can utilize that time in exercising or preparing your meals, or some time to yourself, maybe some stretching, some breathing exercise. Just respect your circadian rhythm. That is the first important thing I always recommend to people.
The second question is very simple for many people. So consider people, ma'am, that they often travel. So at those times they want to eat a lot. And consider doing mainly Indian people during festivities time and also during wedding functions. They eat a lot. So how do you actually coach them during these kind of events, ma'am?
Yes, I usually allow them to enjoy one meal. because a cheat meal will not destroy your habits, it will not destroy your plan, but a cheat day may be. So they can have a cheat meal on festivals, no issues on that. And if it was, sometimes people say that they are going to their relatives place or somewhere else, so it will be difficult for them to follow the diet. So for them, what I adopt is following a detox plan once they are back. Suppose they had very bad eating for 3-4 days in a festival, so next 2-3 days they have to eat in a detox manner, in which we will have limited cereals, we will have good amount of liquids, we'll have smoothies, we will have shakes, we will have good healthy salads, so things like that, so that they have enjoyed their festival also, and now they are back to their weight also.
So yeah, I understand that you balance each and every festivities with a little bit of their convenience, so that it will be like, okay, we are not putting a lot of stress on the clients coming to you. It's like balancing each and everything. I understand, ma'am. So also tell us, ma'am, stress, sleep, and water. What people underestimate the most for weight loss, ma'am?
Here I would say sleep, because it plays a very important role in balancing your hormones. If you are working late till night, it will affect you in two ways. It will make you more craving, you will get more sugar cravings, or you will have hunger pangs because you are working late at night. And then it will increase your cortisol level also, which is a stress hormone, so you are giving your body a kind of stress, so your hunger will be increased, your satiety hormone will be depressed. So these things are there. I would say sleep is the most important thing one should work for.
It's a very kind of priceless thing, which comes with a very ultimate price. If you do not follow what, because priceless thing is something like you do not want to spend anything for your sleep. You can just go and sleep, and it's a kind of what to say. Ultimate price will come to you. It's like if you do not follow it, then you have to go and spend for hospitals. That's what I'm trying to tell via this interview. That's a great thing, ma'am. So tell us, ma'am, with this kind of 10,000 clients that you have dealt with, you must have seen this one simple and particular diet myth that still exists without any purpose, and people still start believing it. They do not think that, okay, it will not be like false. It is almost the truth. They always believe that certain diet myth. So tell us, what is that, and how do you actually wish to eradicate it, ma'am?
Most of the people believe that you have to starve yourself to lose weight. Like we have coming up with water diet, or we are coming up with detox diets, or we are coming up with no carb diet, keto diet. So this is the biggest myth, that you have to starve yourself. On the other hand, if you will starve yourself, your metabolism will go slow, because body will go into a conservation mode. So you have to maintain a healthy lifestyle, a holistic approach to healthy eating. Then all your meals should be balanced in all the nutrients. All the nutrients should be balanced in a way that have some carbohydrates, some amount of proteins, vitamins and minerals, hydration, stress management, good sleep. All these matters a lot, and you will be able to sustain your weight more if you follow these things, rather than going for just starvation or a particular quick fix.
Yeah, quick fix. I think people should understand one simple thing, that Rome was not built in a day. Each and everything starts with, it requires certain time. And also you are saying that yes, starving ourselves for weight loss is something like which we should actually eradicate, because always this is what happening for many years. I have seen many people, like if you want to do weight loss, then you have to make some kind of things, stop eating and sacrifice yourself with something. I understand, ma'am. And the second question is people always will measure success based on the weighing scale. If I have this much of weight, if I have this much of caliber, then I think I'll be in the success mode. But tell us, ma'am, what are the other things, what are the other wins that they should concentrate upon, so that it will actually enhance their life and also the health, ma'am?
Apart from weighing scale, you can measure your success in many ways. First thing which will affect you, like first change which you will feel in yourself when you eat healthy, is your energy levels. You will have better energy levels, then your sleep will be better, because you are eating right, your sleep will be better, you're getting all the nutrients, then your digestion will be better, your gut will be happier, and less bloating, because you have reduced your salt intake and you have minimized your fat intake, so there will be less bloating in you, your dresses will fit you better, and you will be happier from inside. You will be more satisfied from inside when you start a good healthy meal plan.
If we start eating clean, then our body will be looking clean and we will be feeling very healthier and also at the same time in a very peaceful mode, because peace is the ultimate thing which we want in our life, and with the help of good foods we'll be able to achieve some good energy, feel ourselves fresh each and every time. That's a great thing, ma'am. So tell me, ma'am, nowadays people are going behind this kind of artificial injections. I have seen many people I have seen many videos where they can inject even in gyms. If people want to have some kind of biceps or something like that, triceps or something like that, they go after artificial injections or something like that. And even in your department, people will actually choose these kind of things, artificial injections, for doing some kind of weight loss. So what your take on it? And also tell us, do you actually recommend it or you can just ignore it? So tell us about it, ma'am.
Yes. So I would say for weight loss, people go for GLP-1 medicines, which is very different from the injections which they pump up for their muscle building. These are steroids. The injections which you go for muscle building, these are steroids. They have their own side effects. But for weight loss, the injections like GLP-1 medicine, for that we really have to work on our diet also, because what happens when we are on those injections, your appetite will be reduced because it will keep the food in your stomach for a long time, so your appetite will be reduced. But at that time you have to take care that whatever food you are eating, even though it is less in quantity or it's less in quantity, whatever food you are eating, it should be nutrient dense, because if you will not give good nutrients to your body, that tree will not grow into a big fruitful tree. So that you have to keep in mind.
Also tell us, ma'am, via this interview, if you want to tell any kind of message to the people, it may be to the kids or middle-aged person or old-aged person or any age category, what will be that one message that you would like to tell to the audience via this interview right now, ma'am?
Yes, so I would say that consider your body or your health that seed which you have to nourish daily with good nutrients, with all the nutrient pool which is required, that seed to grow into a tree. Because when you are old and then when tree will grow up, it will give you good fruits. When you become old, you should be as strong as you are now. If you have good amount of proteins in your diet, good amount of vitamins and minerals in the diet, you will make that pool which will help you in long term. So this is a message I want to give.
A very wonderful message. Of course, people want to look good even in the old age, because once we reach this 60s age, we'll be losing everything each and every day. Like we will be losing our memories, we'll be losing our weight and something like that. But focusing on health day by day, I think that's a very wonderful message. Then only we'll be able to have some kind of good things later in the old age. So that's a very wonderful message once again from you, ma'am. So people who are watching this interview right now, please do subscribe to our Women Today YouTube channel. Please do click on the bell icon so that you can receive notifications whenever I do post new videos regarding women entrepreneurs and working women across different cities in India and also across different countries of the world. So right now, your host is Krishna, hosting this wonderful interview with our Dr. Monica Gupta ma'am over here. So she is a very wonderful dietitian in Faridabad in Delhi NCR, and she is the founder of Fat to Fit. And once again, thank you for accepting me to host this wonderful interview with you, ma'am. We have did a very wonderful job. So I'll mention her Instagram link down in the YouTube description so that you can just directly message her and have a conversation with her regarding her diet plans and everything, something like that. So thank you once again, ma'am. Good evening. Have a nice day.
Thank you, Krishna. Thank you so much for interviewing me with all these questions. And I want to reach more and more people so that they become aware of their health today to reap good fruits in future.
Thank you once again. That's a wrap.